welcome back. Today's video is going to be about drag tires. So I just wanted to touch bases. I've been getting a lot of questions on drag tires and rims. A couple different manufacturers out there now with Team Associated with the DR10 stepping up to the game and coming out with a set of wheels and tires of their own. It was basically Proline and J Concepts. So and then of course the Hotties and the Proline Hoosier tires. So I've been mainly using the Hoosier tires. I did buy a set of the original Hotties, but they were a really soft compound, and as soon as I did a couple of burnouts, the rear tires overexpanded and I ruined them. The fronts have lasted okay, but the backs went out right away. And I did do a video on the Nova 2 over there where it's got the J Concept. That's a whole J Concepts build, and it had Hotties all the way around along with their rims. And when I took it out and ran it, the tires ballooned so much it actually took the paint off the rear of my body, the Nova 2 body, not my body but the Nova body. And that's when I started realizing that, hey, you know, at the time there was only one compound available, and that's what I bought. Since then they've come out with more compounds. So I mainly run purple compound or the gold compound. So purple is what they call their clay compound, and gold is like their street compound. So the gold compound, a little bit stiffer, a little stronger, still a really soft tire. And then the purple compound is pretty soft. It's not as soft as the new DR10 wheels. It's a little stiffer, and the foams in these purples way better than the DR10 foams. But on 3S they do balloon. On 2S I believe they'll be fine. So if you're running 2S, purple will probably work great for you. Anything with really high RPM, it's just going to expand too much and you can't control it. So, but the main thing I wanted to talk about was the rims. Now, Proline, their rims, they bring the tire in a little bit, front and back. The DR10s, they bring them in a lot. So going to the Proline rim, it still works with the factory body, front and back, which I don't have a set of fronts here, I only have the rears. The fronts are actually on this car and Watermelon over there. And I had originally built these to go on the new Nova build, the 69 Nova, this is the DR10. So this is the missing link. So if you notice, the rear, I have a set of the J Concept wheels on the rear because these are gold, and they do work. They bring the wheel out, they bring the stance out more. But if I run this front wheel, when I turn, it rubs the body here and here. So I have to limit my steering a lot. I have to take my my endpoints and reduce them a lot, or just take your dual rate and turn it way down. because it's really close to the edge of this body. Just like on the Nova 2, as you see, it's really close to the corner of that Nova body, and they do rub every now and then. And I can trim it, but the wheel wells fit good. Same thing when I install these on Watermelon. Watermelon was the same issue. It would rub. So that's when I found that the Proline wheel fit really nice in the front. I like them kicked out in the rear, but the tires just don't match. So, you know, this is a really good looking tire in my opinion. And then the old school look, you know, it looks like the old Weld or the old Cougar wheels from Pep Boys. This has got a really good look, but it's still a 5-spoke. So just like the DR10, those are the DR10 factory wheels on Dragbug over there. So just wanted to, you know, make this little video and, you know, let you know that there is a difference, and I'm going to show you right now what the difference is. So looking at the faces of them, you can clearly see how deep this dish is compared to how this dish is. When you turn them around, it's the same thing. So this one right here, this hex is closer to this outside wheel compared to this hex. So by pushing this hex more into the wheel on the backside will bring your offset closer to the transmission and away from the body. Where this one, since it's pushed higher to the outside of the rim, the outside of this barrel, it will push the wheel out and give it a wider stance. So, which is a really good look with that really, really deep dish look, but you know, backs, they don't turn, so it works really well. But on the fronts, you know, that's pushed in really far. On the DR10, it's almost flush with this outside lip. So these, by pushing it almost flat with the face, it's kicked this wheel out a lot. And it's, you know, it's a really flush mount look with your body, but you'll have to do a lot of trimming around the body and make this a lot wider to make the turning radius and get this circle up just a little higher, or raise your body, or whatever you want to do. But you will have to either trim it or raise your body up to get this to clear on the front of it. So just figured I'd make this little video. I am testing tires on the missing link right here, so that's why I have the black ones on there. They are a gold rated tire. I've been running these the whole time, and this is a purple tire. I had to re-glue them on the face because they were ripping off, so I've got a lot of glue around some of these parts now. So, and they did hold, and the foams are still doing good, so they're rolling good now. They're not all out of whack, and that's what I like about them. The thick blue foams that these come with on the inside are really, really a good foam. So the Hotties, when I did the Hotties on the Nova 2 over there, I had taped the inside of them and glued them because you could just tell that they were going to expand too far. And one of the wheels finally ripped the duct tape I had on the inside, and it started slapping the body really bad when I was running that the last time out. That's when I popped on a set of the golds, and that car did some pretty epic passes, which I did on video I think about a month ago. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this was informative to some of you guys, so that you know what tires or what wheels and tires you're going to buy for your DR10, because I know they're going to, another batch is about to start coming out. So the tires work on all of them, and what they are is, if you look right here, this is what they mean by a 2.2 and a 3.0. You see there's no profile right here on the tire. So this is considered a 3.0 and a 2.2. So the back side of the rim is actually 3 inches, I believe, and this is 2.2 inches. And that gives that really tall sidewall look. So I have people asking me, what size are they? Are they the 2.2s or the 3.0s? Now these are 2.2s. It's the same front and back. But this is, when you order it, is called a 2.2/3.0 when you order it. And that's why a lot of the regular rims for like crawlers or beadlocks, they don't work, because you have to make sure that it's a 3.0 and a 2.2. There are some out there that do work, that are staggered like that for the tires, but not many of them. So figured I'd talk about some drag wheels today, and hopefully it was informative. Hopefully whether you order the Hotties or you order the Proline Hoosiers, or you order just the DR10s, the Team Associated wheels and tires, these are painted, they're not chrome. So I've painted these wheels, and that's the way I like to run them. So if I have a light colored car, I'll paint them. Most of my wheels were black because I never really was concerned about it, but I figured on the Missing Link here, I wanted to do a silver wheel, and I figured it looked good, and so I went ahead and just painted them. And they come out, as you see, they come out really, really, really nice. When they're black, they're very hard to see, especially on camera, like that over there on Watermelon. It's a black wheel. Black goes with the green. Silver would make it pop. It would look like this because it's the same rim. So it's a really good looking rim. If you look at the back of Watermelon over there, it's got a really nice stance. So same thing with the Missing Link. Missing Link's got a really nice stance. Whether you're running these fat deep dish wheels that are really close to the body here, but when it accelerates, it does get skinnier. It doesn't get wider. So they do work back here. They're just really, like I said, you really have to have your body centered to get this on. So, and then I know on the factory body, it's even closer. This body is a little wider than the factory body. So on the factory Dodge body, it's even skinnier. You can see right here how it doesn't go over the top of this body, because it's that much skinnier. So imagine taking this front wheel and pushing it out. The factory wheels were already rubbing on it right here. So these are just, not going to clear very well. They'll clear in the back, but I noticed even on the back, I had some rubbing, and that's with the factory DR10 wheels. So, but like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully this is informative. Hopefully that'll help you choose where you want to go. If you have a lot of room in your body, go ahead and buy the J Concepts. It's a really good wheel. If you don't have that much room, go with the Proline. If you have even less than that, go ahead and go with the DR10s. I actually think the DR10 Team Associated wheels, that set of wheels, will work better on the Nova 2 body. Even though those clear, those will be sunk in a little more, and that'll stop all the rubbing issues, because I do have rubbing on this really skinny body, and same goes for the Mustang. Let me grab the Mustang here and I'll show you. The Mustang, I got my Traxxas one, and the Proline ones fit good on it, but the J Concepts, it's really tight. Now these are Traxxas's wheels, and these I had to heat up this body and flare the back of this thing to get this to clear. I also had to shorten the control arms on this one and the Nova over there. You have to put banded arms on it to get these wheels sucked in front and rear. So, you know, and then these are actually, the front of these are stock banded fronts. So, but I love the look of these Goodyears from Traxxas. This came on their dragster, you know, and I tried running the front dragster wheel. You guys saw that on the Bug. Which, in photos, it's a nice looking wheel. But look at the size difference. It literally fits inside the J Concept. So here, let me put it up here. It's just a huge size difference between the two. You know, so on your drag car, having these little tiny wheels up front, you know, it didn't look right. Not on this Mustang with this big wheel well right here, you know. On the Nova body, it might have been okay, you know, but to me, they're just a little small. So, but those are the main builds. This is my Traxxas build. The blue Bug is my RC Guy Garage / build. Watermelon is a Proline build with the Octane body. The Nova, the green Nova up here, that's J Concepts build. That's the way they did a slash. So all of those on the ends, those 4 are slashes. And then until that DR10 came out, you know, right here, we didn't have a lot of choices. You know, this DR10, you know, Team Associated come into the game, you know, really gave us another platform versus having to take an SC10 and convert it. They pretty much did it for you. So it's a good starting platform. But thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys next time. Hopefully this was informative and you guys can get the right wheels ordered up for your setup. So until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on my next video. Thanks for watching.